Hey guys, it's Dr. Brown with Kubo Math coming to you from Tarlac City, Philippines. And tonight, it's third grade math contest. Don't leave. I want you to see if you can do these things. So my challenge to you is, when I state the problem, pause the video. I don't care what level of education you have, pause the video and see how you would work that problem. Now keep in mind, these are third graders, okay? See how you would do the problem and then start the video back up and then see what happened. And then go on to the next one. There's 3 problems. So let's get after it. Okay, first problem. You have 2 consecutive numbers, and they're multiplied together to give 1,332. So which one of these would you state that is? So is it 37 times 38, 36 times 37, 35 times 36, 34 times 35, or 33 times 34? Pause the video and see how you would work that. Okay, so how I would go about this, and this will be a little teaching session as well. Okay, if I have the numbers 22 times 27, let's say. 7 times 2 is 14 with the 1. 7 times 2 is 14 with the 1 is 15. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. Oh, bring down to 0, and then 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So I add that together, I get 495. Okay, well, if you think about this, 7 times 2 gave me 14. So that was so I have 14, but the ones digit was the 4. So I add 0 to that, so my original 4 is what was ended up pulled down into that area right there. Okay, so having said that, I should be able to immediately look at these and multiply those 2 numbers together. 8 times 7 is 56. That's a 2. So I know immediately those don't work. 7 times 6, oh, it's a 42. That's a possibility, okay? 6 times 5 is 30. So in my ones spot is a 0. I don't have a 0, so that one's out. 4 times 5 is 20. So in the one spot is a 0. I have a 2, so that one's out. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, I have a 2, so this one's a possibility also. So immediately I could eliminate 3 of the 5. Okay, so that's a good deal. Now, it's pretty simple just to multiply those together. So 36 times 37, that's 42. Carry the 4. 7 times 3 is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25. Bring down my 0. 3 times 6 is 18. Bring a 1. 3 times 3 is 9 with a 10. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry a 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1,332. So that's my answer. So that means this guy is out. Now, another way to do that, there's a prime number method. So I could take 1,332, since it's an even number, I can divide that by 2. I'm trying to get a list of prime numbers. I'm trying to divide out this all the way down to the number 1. Okay? That's my plan. And after doing that, I'll have a list of prime numbers that multiply together to give me 1,332. So 1332 divided by 2. Let's see, that'll go 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down the 3. So that'll go 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down the 2. That'll go 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. So 1332 divided by 2 is 666. Okay? Well, that's also an even number. So I could divide that one by 2. So 666 divided by 2. 2 will go into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring down this next 6. That'll go 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring down the other 6. That'll go 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So that goes 666 divided by 2 is 333. Okay? Wow, now I've got 333. Well, my guess is 3 will go into that. Okay, let's say 3 goes into that. So I have 333 divided by 3. 3 go into 3 one time. 3 times 3 is 3. That leaves me 0. Bring down the next 3. 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down the next 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract that out, that's 0. So 333 divided by 3 is 111. Okay. Well, what to do here? I'm just going to guess 3. And we'll see if that works out. 111 divided by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So 11 minus 9, 10, 11, that's 2. Bring down the 1. Hey, this works out. 3 will go into 21 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 divided by, or minus 21 is 0. So this is 37. Well, I think 37 is a prime number. So I'm going to divide 37 by 37. 37 divided by 37 is 1. So now then, I have 37 times all this other stuff. What's 3 times 3? 9. What's 2 times 2? Well, that's 4. What's 9 times 4? 36. Hey, 36 times 37 gives me 1,332. So this would be my answer. Okay? That would be a way you may not have seen in the 3rd grade yet, but just know once you get comfortable with division, there's a prime number method of determining some of these questions that you're going to be asked in some of these international math exams or math quizzes. Okay? All right, let's keep on rolling here. I should have left that up there. And let me get this out of the way. We'll give us a workspace. All right, find the missing number. We're looking for this guy right here. What number should go into that? I don't know. So sometimes when you see various numbers, try to look for relationships in those numbers. Well, 5 and 21, they don't seem like they're friends. So, but what about 5 and 15? Hey, 5 will go into 15 3 times. So I could say 15 is to 5 as maybe 63 is to 21. Maybe. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And if you're not comfortable with division, what can I multiply 5 by to give me 15? Well, it's 3. Okay, 63 divided by 21, or what can I multiply 21 by to get 63? Well, if I multiply it by 3, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. Hey, that works. So 21 times 3 gives me 63, or 63 divided by 21 is 3. So this fraction equals 3, this one equals 3. So it's saying This one is 3 times 3x, 3 times that one, okay? And this one is 3 times that one. So multiply this one times 3 gives me this one. Multiply this by 3 gives me that one. Now, let's look at this one. I have, let's do the same thing again. 25 divided by 5 equals 185 over 37. Well, 5 will go into 25 5 times. So let's see if that's the same. If I multiply 37 times 5, 7 times 5 is 35. I'm carrying 3. 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17, 18. 185. Awesome. So it's saying that I can multiply this one times 5, and it gave me that one. Multiply this one times 5, and it gives me this one. So maybe that's telling me the same thing. Whatever this relationship is here, this will have the same relationship. So let's write that down. 15 over 5 equals this question mark over 19. Hey, okay, so 5 will go into 15 3 times, and that should equal question mark over 19. So let me multiply 19 times 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 4, 5. 57. So it should be that 5 over 15 equals 57 over 19. And that would be 3 times, and this is 3 also. So that number is 57. All right, now then, we have one more problem. It says if you multiply a certain number by itself and then triple the results, all of that equals 192. So the question is, what is that number? What is the number you multiplied by itself, and then the results of that multiplied by 3, and that all equals 192. So let's let our certain number equal A. A is our certain number. And what we're saying, they said you're going to multiply that number times itself. So I have A times A. And then it said I'm going to multiply that by 3 times. I'm going to triple the results, and that equals 192. So triple would be 3 times, and that equals 192. So I have A times A in parentheses, the results of whatever that is, times 3, equals 192. Well, you'll notice it's 3 times A equals 192. Well, if I'm multiplying everything, then I should be able to divide. Whatever I do to one side, as long as I do it to the other side, it's still equal. For example, if I have an apple, apple equals apple. Okay, if I cut this apple in half, now I have half an apple, but that's okay as long as I do the same to the other side, it's still equal. Whoa, how about that? So let's do that up here. Since I want to know what A is, I need to get everything else except A there. Well, I can divide both sides by 3. What is 3 divided by 3? 1. If you say 0, I'm coming to your house, okay? Anything divided by itself is 1. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times A is A times A. So 192 divided by 3, 192 divided by 3, let's see, 6 times 3 is 18. 19 minus 18 is 1. Bring down the 2. 3 will go into 12 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. So I have 64. So I have A times A equals 64. Now all of you who have had your multiplication tables, what number times itself equals 64? 8. 8 times 8 equals 64. So that said A equals 8. Third grade math contest. They are doing it. Learning good stuff, challenging their mind. It's great. All right, guys, why are we doing this? Hey, together we want to build a better tomorrow, and we want to do that through math. So you third graders, you keep on studying, you keep learning as much as you can, and grow that brain, okay? You're doing great. Keep on keeping on. So that's all for now, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.